I also ordered some bullets, so it looks like it comes in this really cool container. This feels super light, by the way. All right, let's see what we got. We got the menu. It basically teaches you how to put this thing together and how to maintain it. This is the magazine, looks like. Wow, black gun and white magazine, huh? And we got some tools here. All right, let's get this bad boy out. Just to tell you guys how this feels, it looks really nice. It feels like a rubber type of a plastic. That's probably why this thing feels so light. And then you have this cleaning tool that goes down into the barrel. You see this little hole here? You're gonna have to put a little regular tissue here, and then you can just dip that in to clean it 2-3 times. Lastly, this is the last part that completes this rifle. Putting this together is as simple as making sure that trigger goes into the trigger pocket here, and then all the areas where you need to screw these align. All right, looks like we're pretty much aligned and ready to drill some screws in there. Pop open this thing here. You pretty much have these 3 screws and these 2 tools. By the way, this manual does not come with the clear instructions of assembling this thing. My guess is this small one goes in here. I tried looking up some guides, but looks like all the videos are from like 4 years ago, and there is a different version of this gun. The smaller screw here. Use this one because it has that Phillips style screw driver head. Tallest one goes in here. All right, looks like we got this whole thing assembled. It looks good. Ooh, this right here is your hop up. Only issue that I see with this, if you are wearing some gloves, it might be a little bit hard to adjust this unless your gloves are super thin down to the finger skin level. But it could be difficult to adjust the hop up. Last thing is putting the magazine inside, and it looks like that's how you do it. There you go. And to take it out, you press this button and then pull it out like this. These are 46 gram bullets from this brand. All right, let's take a look and see. This is what they look like inside. This thing also doesn't come with a speed loader. I know some brands do include the speed loader. So if you wanna have some fast speed loading action, you're gonna have to have one. All right, the next thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna attach a scope on this, load this up, and go test it outside. I'm gonna be using this TruGlo rifle scope. TruGlo is a great brand. This is for a real rifle, but I don't see any issues using it for something like SSG10 that's 500 FPS. This thing should work perfectly fine. See, I already have rings on here. All you have to do is basically like detach the bolts from here and then attach it to your Picatinny rail, screw it in, and you're good. Here's us working on trying to install the scope on this rifle. It's actually not that difficult, it's not challenging, just a couple of screws and it's on. We had to remove the scope and put it back on because it looks like the scope was on the sideways and then the rings needed to be adjusted a little bit. So as you can see, here's my brother trying to adjust that scope so that it's straight. All right, let's test this out real quick. Let's see if it's on target. My target area was right here. You see that? Yeah. And then it hit right here. So scope is off about like this much. Now this is where the boring magic begins. Torture of the mind, I would say. We're gonna adjust the scope. One, and then just one click on the top. But I aimed it here and then it hit here. I aimed it here, it hit here. So it's better now? Well, yeah, like, I mean, I'll try to make the same shot again, and if it hits again, that's how you know. See? Exact same spot. That's a bull's eye. That's what we call a bull's eye. So what do you think about that gun? Sweet ass gun. This is nice. Pick people off in Airsoft. Tomorrow we're gonna be testing this rifle on an Airsoft warfield, and I will let you guys know how it does and how was my first impression and first game with this thing, and if it's worth it for you guys to invest into it. I just want to like experience it a little bit before I actually give you my full review of it. Ever since I adjusted the hub, every time it's dead on. We're out on the field here right now. We're about to take these kids down. I had to wait the entire week till I got out on the field to test this thing out. The first map that we played, we were defending the post from enemy capturing it. We had another sniper on our team here using a complete different brand than mine. I didn't have a fancy GoPro or other camera equipment for me to show you guys exactly what I was shooting at or how I was damaging the enemy, but this is what I got here. So I'm actually covering a teammate here so that he can make his position to the next cover, but the sniper is actually really good. I was able to pick a lot of enemies out with the scope after zeroing it in. It was very accurate. The hop up was actually very good. That performed really well with 75% on that hop up scale, and you can see me here just identifying my targets and shooting at them. Also, pulling the bolt back is pretty smooth, but it can be a little bit challenging and does require a little bit of strength. Yeah, so I don't know what happened to this thing, but looks like there is a BB that's stuck in there. So I don't know how to get it out, and that didn't supposed to happen. I'll tell you exactly what happened. By the factory recommendation, they recommend to use .36 all the way up to .46, and my other gun was using .30s, and I accidentally mixed the .30s with .46 and somehow ended up getting these BBs stuck in my barrel. But I was able to later that day get everything out using the factory stick for the cleaning purposes that they bring in. I was able to put that in there and clean it out. But right after that, I haven't had any issues. Rifle performs perfectly, and that's pretty much it. I was kind of concerned at first when all these BBs got stuck in there. My hop up wouldn't even move, and the sound that I was making was strange. So I thought it was damaged or something was wrong with it, but I found out that BBs were in there. I got them cleaned out, and I cleaned the entire barrel, and then now it performs fine. In terms of accuracy, I do recommend it. I haven't played enough with this where I can tell you the durability of this rifle, but first impressions, it was good. It performs well, it's pretty accurate, and as per this video, I definitely do recommend it.